All right, I'm going to start off in the very beginning of hey, when the family was made up. My dad is from upstate New York. My mother from Brooklyn, New York. And they got married probably the very late 50s because I was born down in Jacksonville, Florida in 61. My brother in 62 over in Southern California. And somewhere around, I think, 67 69 arena, we picked up our sister in Tacoma, Washington. Um, uh, Both of us absolutely wanted a sister, loved to have a sister, and she is my sister Kathy is a wonderful woman now and lives in Long Island, New York. So that is the beginning, and as you notice, it's all four corners. Uh, of the United States. So my father being active duty Navy at the time, we traveled. Oh my goodness, I just I have no clue how many schools I've been in. We've been to virtually every state in the United States, and we have things from every state in the United States. So very good memories from all this. I'm going to move on to a different map. This is after I met my wife. Actually, I met my wife down in, wait, first, let's do something, start somewhere else. I joined the Navy in New York in 1980 and went to Chicago for boot camp, and then went down to Memphis, Tennessee for A school, and then all the Navy stuff is in different videos. So what I did in the Navy. So I wanted to leave off there, and then I got out of the Navy, went back to Long Island, New York. Stayed out for about, I think, a year or so, went back in and rejoining it, went back to boot camp as a retread. And then in both cases, let's start at Memphis again. I'm sorry, I'm not going to restart this video. Anyway, from Memphis, I went to Virginia Beach, went to VF-32. That's where the Navy picks up. And then I got out after 4 years, went back to New York. And then worked for Grumman Aerospace Corporation, and I was laid off about a year later, and went to back to Chicago for retread. I joined the Navy again, and then from there went to VF-211 out of San Diego. That's going to be more videos with the Navy, the travels and all that. So I basically stayed in San Diego all that time. Did a lot of traveling, went up to Adak, Alaska. I think Adak was after I met my wife. So back in '89, I met my wife in San Diego. And while dating her, we went down into Mexico. So I count that as country number one. As far as all the countries I've been to, I don't count the United States as a country. So after we got married, it was 6 months later, I left VF-211. And according to my wife, who has a better memory than me, we stopped at the Grand Canyon, and went on to Niagara Falls for a honeymoon, and then from there back down to Memphis for sea school. And then after sea school, it was Albuquerque, New Mexico, Naval Weapons Evaluation Facility out at Kirtland Air Force Base. I was part of the Navy Hot Air Balloon team, and that is a YouTube video on YouTube. So that's a different YouTube video. And then they got ripped, reduction in force back in the late 90s, or probably early 90s, and ended up going to Lemoore, California, and that's where Joshua was born, my older son, our older son. And then after I finished that, I went back down to NAS North Island, where Kenneth was born, and that's our second son. So once again, a lot of traveling happened. Ended up, let's see, didn't do any more. We basically stayed there. And then I picked up orders to go to, actually I don't have it marked on here, but it's about right in here, precisely right there, Southern Maryland, NAS Patuxent River, and that's where I actually retired from. So we live down in Southern Maryland now. So that, as far as the United States traveling, that would conclude that. But everything in between, and then after that, we did a lot of Disney cruises. So what's coming up next is going to be, well, I think 7 or 8 videos, different videos of each and every one of my 7 cruises. My pre-cruise, which is over in Iran, that's going to be the next video. At 15 years old, I went to Iran, and I'm going to tell you about the story of my travels there. So I hope you like this. Subscribe to my videos, and you'll see everything I'm posting. A lot of good stuff. I think I'm up to about 140, 150 videos on YouTube, and there's going to be a bunch more coming. Take care. Bye.